Hey, man, let them know a fucking podcast they tuned into right now. Who's running that shit? Let's go.
Hours of Chaos with Don Chaos. The 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 hours of chaos. Jugs in this bitch, no jug shit. Karma King, Don Chaos, never switch. From Denver to D-Town, his name carries weight clouds from all around. Know that he put it down like an OG. Just know he stays down. Eating phony jugs, covered up his steak sauce. That's how we stay on the Hours of Chaos.
Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy, Don Chaos. Hit that like button, smash subscribe.
Let's get weird. Say your prayers, check the mic. Got my notes, we're live tonight. Cameras rolling, chats on fire. Super chats taking me up higher. Yo, what's up? Let's break it down. Crazy theories all around. Conspiracies, some rap reviews, and interviews with sketchy dudes.
Enter podcast.
Mic is hot, stream won't crash. Clickbait title, thumbnails rad. Tell your mom, tell your dad. Wi-Fi strong, let's go in deep. Did Bigfoot take my Uber Eats? Aliens, ghostly vibes, or just some guy who's dead inside? Late night talks about rapping clowns. Don Chaos, don't mess around. If tech goes bad, then I might rage. But hey, like, comment, share this page.
Enter podcast.
Mic is hot, stream won't crash. Clickbait title, thumbnails red. Tell your mom, tell your dad. Shout out to the chat, y'all are wild tonight. Yo, who's trolling? Mods, get them out of here. What up, Evan? It's your boy, Don Chaos. We live, we roll. Hit that subscribe button or get the hell out. Wake your ass up, grab a drink. It's podcast time. What you think? Talking madness, going deep. Who stole my goddamn sleep? Clickbait title, views go high. UFOs and cryptids fly. With Tupac clone, did Elvis die? Let's debate, don't ask me why. Enter pause. Whoa! Livestream strong, Wi-Fi lasts. Tech goes crazy, I might crash. Still won't stop, kiss my ass. Juggalos, rap reviews, conspiracies, I swear are true. Aliens hacked my phone last night. Now my fridge plays Mega Light. A live chat poppin', what's the tea? Super chats and cash to me. One dude spamming, he's gone for life. Mods delete, block on sight.
Enter podcast.
Woo! Mic's on fire, stream won't lag. Clickbait title, thumbnails mad. Tell your mom, tell your dad. Oh damn, we got a gust in the house. Yo, what's up with the Illuminati? Did Bigfoot steal the moon? Did Bigfoot steal the moon? Did Bigfoot steal the moon?
Hangs your podcast.
Live tab poppin', what's the D? Super chat sending cash to me. One dude spamming, he's gone for life. Mods delete, block on smite.
Hangs your podcast.
Mic's on fire, stream won't lag. Clickbait title, thumbnails mad. Tell your mom, tell your dad. Oh damn, we got a gust in the house. Yo, what's up with the Illuminati? Did Bigfoot steal the moon? Did Bigfoot steal the moon?
Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy, Don Chaos.
The following content Can't wait to see this one. Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is amongst the hardest working. That goes without saying.
Definitely shout out to Don Chaos. Much love to Carnival Spirits.
Shout out to you, Don Chaos. You've been putting in work, bro. Respect.
Congrats to Don Chaos for 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop.
Keep it going, man.
Congratulations, Don Chaos. Yes, keep it going, man. Good luck to you, fucking Don Chaos. And fucking hell yeah on your 1,000 fucking followers.
Yeah, you know who it is. It's Ouija Mac, bitch. Shout out to Carnival Spirits. And fucking shout out to Don Chaos one time. You know what's going on.
This is my brother. Don Chaos and Brother Lynch on here.
Yeah, and Carnival Spirits. What's up, man? Don Chaos. What's up? It's your boy, Brother Lynch, and we out here tonight. Let's go.
Fuego Flames and my nigga Don Chaos. What's going on, B? It's my brother right here. It's my boy. Scoot the left, scoot the left.
Going up, y'all. This is Don Chaos, and I'm with a very legendary man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Hey, Sean. Yeah, we at the gathering, y'all.
Radio show of the year. This one's always controversial. Coming in number one, we got Hours of Chaos with Don Chaos. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, there. Congratulations, man. Don Chaos, Hours of Chaos.
Yo, what is good, everyone? Y'all already know who this is. This is the one and only Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S, your friendly neighbor, the JUGGALO, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. If you still don't know, well, then it sucks to be you. We are back with the Hours of Chaos podcast. This is episode 275, y'all. 275. We are on the road to the 300th episode. What is up to everyone in the chat, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, because we are live on YouTube and Twitch, so what is up, Clown Teriyaki? What is good, Dungeon? What is good, JR? What is good, Ronnie? What is up, Machiavelli? What is good? We got Stevie Two Dope. What's good? We got Shanzi asking, no, Shanzi, that song you heard at the very beginning, that song was not me. That was a song that the homies Biomac made for me, that they recorded. And then the second intro song you heard was a track that the homie DJ Snickers provided for. I have no talent for shit. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. Of course, tonight we're going to talk about Gorefest. We're also going to be talking about the possibility that ICP is going to make now another web store, or that they're going back to another web store. So we're going to talk about that. Hell yeah, Biomac is dope. Shout out to them. So yeah, the first intro you guys hear, that's the song by Biomac, and then the second intro song you hear is by DJ Snickers. What's up, Charles Reeves? What's good? What's good? So yeah, before we get into the meat and potatoes of the show, first, we have some mail. Yeah, been a while since we've opened mail here on the show. I got a package in the mail because you guys know we do a segment here on the Hours of Chaos podcast where we open the mail. It's called Mail Time. And yeah, so if anyone ever wants to send anything in the mail, and I'll either open it on stream on the show or I'll open it in a video, just let me know and I will send y'all my address so y'all can send me stuff. Eventually, my goal is to get a P.O. box. Especially, I want to eventually get a P.O. box for me and Taylor someday. So yeah, let's see what this is. It's from the homie Beastmaster, so wonder what this could be. Opening it very carefully just so I don't rip whatever's in here. All right, what do we got in here? Okay. Yeah, I do want to get a P.O. box. I heard P.O. boxes really aren't that much. Yeah, what do we got here? Oh, no way. Oh, heck yeah. First and foremost, it's a Garbage Pail Kids card. There's Stir Crazy. And then on the back, oh, it's got a QR code even for Stir Crazy. That's dope. Man, the quality of those is so good. Oh, there's another card. Oh, no freaking way. No way. No way. That's right, y'all. That is a Don Chaos Garbage Pail Kid official card. Oh, that is fresh. That is fresh. That is fresh. Heads up, y'all. Just so you guys know, this design right here is actually going on my official merch store. So make sure you guys, whenever Davey Scorsese feels better, he's the one who helps run the official Chaos Strip store. You guys can expect that this logo right here of me is going on a shirt and stuff. This is going on a shirt and a hoodie. So who can't wait to wear an official Don Chaos Garbage Pail logo on a shirt and a hoodie? Dude, that's really cool. I need to put that like in a protective sleeve. That is fresh. That is so fresh. I didn't expect them to make one of me neither. I didn't expect that at all. So that's really cool. I didn't think I was anyone big or special to get one of these, but that's... I didn't expect that. I was shocked too. Like, I remember seeing people like tagging me and stuff, and then I seen that. I'm like, oh, no way. Yeah, that's really cool. That is fresh. That is fresh. For I'm definitely going to put that right next to... I'm definitely going to put that right next to my Boodalo, my Shaggy 2 Dope Boodalo. So I'm going to put those in a sleeve, and I'm going to put them right next to my Shaggy 2 Dope Boodalo that I got from Shovel here on the desk, which is also right next to my Replicon award. Yeah, I did not expect that. Because you guys know me, I don't think I'm anyone special or big. I'm just me. I just be myself. So yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Beastmaster, for picking that up at the gathering for me because I wasn't able to make it to the gathering this year. Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. From the Hours of Chaos podcast. So yeah, let's get into now some news. Obviously, we don't have a guest tonight, so hopefully I don't bore you guys too much tonight, because I know I can be boring as fuck sometimes. So let's get into our first topic of the night. So let's see. Where's our first topic of the night? Oh, if you guys are going to be in Wyoming or in the area near Wyoming, especially Rock Springs, Wyoming, I figured I'd promote this because this Saturday we got a show going down in Rock Springs. It's the Subbrook Block Party 2025. Going down this Saturday. It's free admission. You know, you got food stands there. You got free live music. And it's a basically end of the summer block party that's going down in a park. That's going down. You got some acts playing here. You got Henry Fox. You got Tomb. You got Free Mind Movement. You got Gray Beard. You got Just MC. You got B Slick. Chrono Tone, the Melodic Monster, Jax and Fierce, Owens, Compass, Went, Ara Cherry, 4K, and of course, the one and only Twisted Taylor. My baby, Twisted Taylor, is playing this event. The one and only lovely Twisted Taylor is playing this event, and more. So that's going down this Saturday. It's a free event. You got food vendors there and everything. So I'm proud of my baby Taylor. This is another event that she's playing at this year, which is really dope. You know, she works really hard. Right now, she's been working really hard on making a lot of merch for this up and coming show. And she is going to start streaming her doing a lot of her arts and crafts and stuff that she makes. So whenever she has a date of when she's going to start doing that, we'll be sure to let you guys know. So Taylor is going to start doing live arts and crafts streams as well. So she's playing this event this Saturday. And then some more fresh news we have coming. Let me see, make sure I got them all. We have some music that's coming out. We have pre-orders are up right now for A Prophecy in Purgatory by X-Rated, the newest album by X-Rated. If you guys know X-Rated, he's been around for many, many years, even before he signed to Strange Music. Basically, if you've been following Brother Lynch Hung for many years, you should know who X-Rated is. He's dropping a new album on the 3rd of October, and pre-orders are up right now on strangemusic.net. I'm excited. If anyone's ever heard of X-Rated, his music is dope. I love his music, and if anyone's ever seen him live in concert, he puts on a very, very, very good live show. What other dope news do we have? Of course, we have some dope news that was dropped during the ICP seminar. So one of the first things that was discussed is Shaggy 2 Dope, the one and only Shaggy 2 Dope, and Ouija Mac are releasing a collaboration EP. Not just a song, but a full-on EP, y'all. A full-on EP. I'm very, very, very excited for this. So excited. I wonder if that means somewhere down the line we're going to get a Ouija Mac and Violent J collab project. I would hope so. But, you know, Shaggy and Ouija styles both just sound really dope together. If you've heard them in any of the tracks that they've done together in the past, Shaggy and Ouija bounce off of each other very well too. Just like Ouija bounces off of Violent J very well. So I'm excited for this Ouija Mac and Shaggy 2 Dope EP. I'm curious about what it's going to be called. I'm curious who some of the producers are going to be off of here. I'm sure Shaggy the Airhead is probably going to do some production off of here. I'm sure even Dev might be doing some production. Who knows? Maybe once he gets like fully moved in, you never know. We might even get some production by Mikey Clark on this EP. Never know. That'd be dope. Hell yeah. So what's some other news that was dropped during the ICP seminar? Let me pull it up. All right, let's see. Let me pull up the notes from the seminar. Also, in some other news, while I pull up the notes, Kung Fu Vampire is set to appear in a forthcoming horror film titled Scissors. So go watch the trailer for that. Kung Fu Vampire is going to be appearing in a horror movie called Scissors. I'm definitely going to check that out. Also, Isham will be performing the 45th anniversary of the Hamtramck Labor Day Festival, which is dope. Chris Calico and Whitney Payton dropped a collabo single track called Kiss of Death. Go check that out. Very great track. Also, Do It for the Underground is set to announce their first annual music awards. Nominees included are Ouija Mac, Low Key, Mission Infect, Clockwork E, All Azul Ilu, as well as more. Also, Ouija is set to drop his newest album titled Sunken Church, which I'm very excited for. There's a new track on there with ICP, so I'm very excited. It's the track Chinchilla. I'm excited to hear that because we haven't heard Ouija and both ICP on a track together in a while. It's been a while since all three of them did a track where it was just the three of them. So I'm excited to hear that. I hope that track gets a music video. And yeah. All right, let me pull up the notes from the seminar. Also going down in Oklahoma is the Secret of the Red Mud event with Darby playing this event. Trey Pound is announcing a Juggalo homecoming event. All right, let me pull up the seminar with the notes. Also, Shaggy the Airhead has a new EP out, a new project called Secret World. Check that out on all stream platforms. All right, here is the notes for the ICP seminar. And then we will talk about the up and coming Gorefest. So, because Gorefest is coming up in very soon. So, what is up, MC Wig Splitter? How you doing, man? All right, let's talk about the notes that were the stuff that was talked about at the ICP seminar that happened at the gathering this year. Hopefully I'm not boring y'all. Obviously they talked about the knot, the 6 Jokers card, and what it was made for those who don't believe in any afterlife. So that's basically what the knot is, y'all. It was made for those who don't believe in an afterlife. Now, when I do my full in-depth review on the knot, I will do a more in-depth explaining what the knot is basically an entity of. It's kind of on the nail of purgatory, but there's also something else in other cultures what the knot also is a version of. And I'll talk about that more when I do my actual review of the knot, which that review is coming. Yes, Lights Out is this Saturday. Have fun there. Wig Splitter, have fun, be safe, and get some really dope footage. And let me know how it goes, man. Let me know how it goes. What's some other news? The future of JCW will continue every week on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and Thriller. Also, ICP will be doing a tour this fall, all the way leading up until Hollow Wicked. So that was talked about. 27 years of wrestling in ICP. That's dope. ICP is actually dropping another book about their wrestling career, which I'm excited to read that book. And I think Vice is supposed to drop a documentary series on their wrestling career as well. What's up, Flint Toast? How you doing, Flint Toads? Good to see you and MC Wicks. Yeah, the knot is not how purgatory works. Exactly. Yeah, I thought it dealt with purgatory, Shanzi, but after reading more, just digging more, researching, because the kind of person I am when I dig deep into stuff, the knot, it may not deal with purgatory, but the knot has to deal with something else in the afterlife. And like I said, I will explain when I do my full in-depth review. Also, make sure you guys mark your calendars. September 17th, live here on my channel, as well as Carnival Spirits. I'm going to be doing a live stream, first ever live chaos theory stream, where I do my chaos theory videos, but it's going to be in the form of a live stream on September 17th. And I'm going to be delving deep into how the second deck is connected. And if anyone wants to come and join that stream, just let me know, DM me, and I'll send you guys the link when I go live and do that, because y'all's minds are about to be blown when I do that chaos theory video. Because like I said, it's going to be live and direct September 17th. And how I connected the dots a lot in the second deck is going to blow y'all's minds. Now, I said, whether ICP did this intentionally or unintentionally, it was very clever how they did it. Taylor got these for me. I don't know where she got them, but she got them for me. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. I'm glad Things are going pretty good for me. They're going pretty good for me, Flintos. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah. Just got off work, handling some stuff around the spot. Hell yeah. So what else was talked about during the seminar? Let me pull up the notes again. Also, JCW beat GCW in the 2-day war. JCW coffee table book from backyard wrestling to present day will be titled Unscripted. The Shaggy Show doesn't stop, so Shaggy's going to continue to do more of the Shaggy Show. Shouts to the Shaggy Show from the Hours of Chaos podcast. Make sure you let them know. Also, the Bruce Brothers podcast is set to return as well. I don't know what days they're going to do that, or they're just going to do it on just any random days, but whenever the days show up, I will let you guys know. Also, Juggalo Day 2026 is going down in Orlando, Florida next year. So make sure you guys hit that show up. And then September to October, there's going to be a Michigan through Texas tour. And the tour that's going down in Texas is going to be the final Ultra Live Monster 5 show that's going down Saturday, September 13th at South Padre Island, Texas. So it's the Juggalo Island show. I obviously won't be attending because I will be at Gorefest that weekend, because Gorefest is going on that weekend. So I'll be at Gorefest for all 3 days. So if anyone is coming to Gorefest, come say what up. Again, if you're traveling to Gorefest from out of state just to come to the event, it's totally free to come to, as long as you have your out of state ID, or if you have a military ID, or if you're a local that lives in Colorado, it's only $40 for all 3 days. That's not bad at all. I don't know about y'all, but that's a good deal. And it's another 3-day festival, and it's indoors. And yeah, so I'm going to be partying, whiling hard for Gorefest this year. I'm going, most definitely. I'm going to free up some space on my phone so I can get footage and vlog it, since I wasn't able to go to the gathering this year and vlog like the gathering this year a little bit. I'm going to be vlogging a little bit for Gorefest. So, and then starting next week, all the way until the week of Gorefest, we're going to be having a lot of different guests that are performing Gorefest that are going to come on the show and promote their sets for Gorefest. So people wanted to see what the flyer looks like for this year's Gorefest. Let me pull that up. Yeah, I saw that. Right. Exactly, Shanzi. And I delved into my research more about that. And there is a name for like how the knot is described in like other cultures. You'll know when I review it. It's not purgatory, but I do hope somewhere down the line they do cover something that has to do with purgatory somewhere down the line. Yeah. All eyes are on Detroit for Fright Fest and Hollow Wicked, baby. Oh, yeah? I wish I was going to Hollow Wicked this year. But my main goal is to go to Gorefest this year. And then my main goal is to start building up to have me and Taylor get back to the gathering next year. That's the main goal. I mean, maybe I'll try to hit up Juggalo Weekend because it's in Orlando, Florida. Maybe. Because I do have homies that live in Florida. So maybe. at least when Juggalo Weekend goes down, and when it's going down in Florida, the time when they have Juggalo Weekend in February, Florida in February, luckily, is not even hot. It's not even that hot or cold in Florida. Around that time in February in Florida, because I lived there for almost 3 years. February in Florida is the perfect time to have Juggalo Weekend because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. The weather around that time in Florida only gets to being like in the 50s, 60s, or 70s. Of course, the locals down there think the 50s and 60s are cold, which we know the 50s and 60s aren't cold. That's nice weather. Yeah, exactly, y'all. Make sure your ID is good to fly with a real ID. Exactly. I heard about that because one of my homies was supposed to come out here and do a show in Denver that I was at and perform, and their ID wouldn't let them get on the airplane. So thank you for clarifying that, Chauncey. So yes, make sure you guys have your ID and that your ID is good and your ID is real, basically, because like I said, I had a homie that was supposed to come and perform here in Denver for an event like a few months ago, and she wasn't able to get on the plane because they would not allow her because of her ID. Yeah, that's one of my goals, is to hit a J Day. Obviously, someday I hope to hit a lot of the events some of the events that I've never hit. A J Day is one of them. Obviously, I want to hit a Big Ball as one of these days. And then the other goal is to hit a Tom Woods float one of these days. Because if I hit up the Tom Woods float, Arkansas is not really that bad of a drive from Colorado. Basically, all I got to do to get to Arkansas is I just got to drive through Colorado, Kansas State, and then Missouri, and then Arkansas is the next state. Or I think I can even get to Arkansas by just driving through Oklahoma, because there's a part of Oklahoma that I think that's near Colorado. So I think just to even get to Arkansas, I would just have to drive through parts of Oklahoma, and then Arkansas is obviously the next state over. But one of the ways I know to get to Arkansas is I would drive through the rest of Colorado, then Kansas State, and then Missouri, and then Arkansas is right near Missouri. That's the way I know. So yeah. So let's pull up the flyer for this year's Gorefest, because I know everyone's been wondering what the lineup is. Here's the lineup for Gorefest this year. I know that's kind of hard probably for some of y'all to read, but this flyer is online. If you just follow Scum on any social media, or Darby O'Trill on social media, or any of the artists that are performing, this is the lineup. There's more to be announced. So eventually there will be another flyer in the coming weeks announcing the lineup for all 3 days. Again, it's September 12th through the 14th, y'all. And on Friday, doors open at 4, and Saturday and Sunday, doors open at 3. Again, it's an all ages event. And yeah, for all 3 days, if you're local, it's only $40. And if you're coming from out of state, all you gotta do is pay your travel fees, and it's totally free. Totally free. Like, what are some good acts that we have performing here? We have AZ The Fallen. We have Beast Mode Warriors playing. We have the homie Bloody Ruckus playing. We have Big Sherm playing. We have the homies Biomac playing Gorefest. We have Brothers of Chaos, Mod Bros, the one and only Chuckles, and Freak Show, and Irate playing Gorefest. We have Chloe Kills, We have Chuckles doing a solo set. We have Class. We have C-Mob doing a show, headlining. We have Darby O'Trill and Devereaux headlining. So, come on, y'all. Look at this dope lineup so far. You have Darby and Devereaux headlining one day. How dope is that? Look at this lineup. We have Demented. We have Donnie Menace. We have Face Tap. We have Frodo the Ghost. We have Gibby Stites performing. Henny and Hemingway, which I believe that's the group that King Gordy does. We have Insane Poetry playing. We have In Terror. We have Lilith the Sinful. Matapelli Music. We have Meat Hammer, Mr. Dosha. We have Triple MFD playing. We have Pro Green. We have Razakal. We have Razor. We have Smalls 1. We have Spec 1. We have Shock. We have Schizo the Clown. And then we have the homie Unhappy performing. So I don't know about y'all, but that is a very dope lineup because Gorefest is what really pays homage to the wicked shit and the underground. And there's always big name acts that headline. Like one year in 2018, we had Ouija headline one night. And then one year we had Isham headline. And then that other same year, one of the nights, we had Mastermind headline. And then another one of those years, one night, we had Mastermind and Isham as Nodis headlining. And then one year we had Prozac headlining. So all you gotta do, y'all, is just pay your travel fees. That's all you gotta do. And if you're coming from out of state, it is totally free, y'all. Totally free. Again, I'm gonna be there. We're gonna be partying up, getting live, getting buck wild. Because it's the 19th annual Gorefest. Oh yeah, if anyone's ever seen Darby live, y'all need to. So that's, like I said, this lineup for Gorefest is dope. You have Darby headlining one of the nights. How dope is that? A lot of my homies and people are playing this event. And it's also just one big party, y'all. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shouts to Unhappy. We've had him on the Hours of Chaos podcast. Make sure you guys check out that episode. And again, more acts are going to be announced for Gorefest. So there's going to be more acts announced. And in the coming weeks, you're going to see like the different flyers for each day, like for who's playing each day at Gorefest. Like most people will just go for certain days for Gorefest. I go for all 3 days because I like to support the people that are there. So if you're coming from out of state, it's totally free, y'all. And I hope to see a lot of y'all there. I hope so. I really do. And it's going down at the Roxy Theater here in Denver. So yeah, that's the Gorefest lineup. Another topic that we have discussed is ICP going to create a third store? Because if you guys know the title of the stream, it says a new ICP merch site. Now, the reason why I say that, it's not going to be a full-on merch site. I think they're going back to this site, and I think they're just going to have 3 different sites from what I told. Why? Because I took a screenshot of it. When I was window shopping today, when I went to the old web store where I used to get my psychopathic drip, this showed up, which the website is called psychopathicmerch.com. I just typed it in and it said opening soon. So that makes me wonder, are they going back to this website? Or are they going to have 3 different websites? Are they going to have Psychopathic Vault, ICPmerch.com, And then are they going to go back to having psychopathicmerch.com? Because when I went to psychopathicmerch.com, I took a screenshot of this and it said opening soon. Interesting. Very interesting. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, if you type in psychopathicmerch.com, this is what shows up. This is where Psychopathic and ICP would sell their stuff after Hatchet Gear. After they got rid of Hatchet Gear, they sold their stuff on here for a while. So if you go on this website now, it says coming soon. Interesting. So yeah, what else do we got? What is up, Cottonmouth Mafia in the house? What's good? Whoop whoop. Oh yeah. Also, towards the end of this year, I do have plans to do my top list of favorite albums to come out this year. I have plans to either do that in a live stream or pre-record it. So towards the end of this year, you can expect me to be doing my top favorite albums to come out this year, whether in a pre-recorded video format or I'll be doing it in a live stream format. If anyone wants to come and join me on that live stream, let me know. It will happen at the end of this year. Also, September 17th, friendly reminder, on here as well as live on Carnival Spirits, I'm going to be doing a first ever live Chaos Theory video. You guys know my Chaos Theory videos that I do. I'm going to be doing that in a first ever live stream format. I mean, I could have did it in a pre-recorded video, but I rather do it in a live stream format so I can discuss it with you guys. So the next Chaos Theory video is coming September 17th. And the topic on there is going to be the second deck connected, whether ICP did it intentionally or unintentionally. Whether they did it intentionally or unintentionally, it's very clever. And let's just say that stream is going to blow y'all's minds. Also, shouts to my sponsors. Make sure you guys check them out. They're a Juggalo-owned company. Blind Death Clothing. Check them out down below. Also, get yourself some official Chaos Strip, which is my official merch store. Links to that down below. A lot of that's going to help me get to the gathering next year, as well as the other stuff that I'm going to do. Because like that, I said, that's the main goal for next year, is to try to hit up the gathering get back to the gathering next year. That is the main goal for next year, is to get me and Taylor back to the gathering next year. That is the main goal. Also, like I said, there will be some new designs coming to the Hours. Well, obviously, this is the Hours of Chaos podcast, but there's going to be some new designs coming to the official Chaos Strip store. Obviously, one of them is going to be this. This design is going on a shirt and hoodie whenever Davey feels better, because he helps run the official Chaos store. That's going to go on a store. The logo, Hours of Chaos podcast logo you guys see in the corner on the right of your screen, that Taylor did, that's going on the screen. And then this backdrop that you guys see is going on a shirt and hoodie. So got some new designs coming and everything, and things are looking good, y'all. You know, I'm having fun doing this. I love doing this. And yeah, I'm no one big. I'm no one special. I'm not talented. I'm just me. And if I have gotten respect, I get respect in this community just for being myself. So what's everyone else want to discuss? So I'll probably be live for just a few more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Also, the Chaotic Clown Lounge Sundays hangout streams that I do on Sundays, that's returning this Sunday as well. So that will be live on Sunday, probably at 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And that will probably be a long stream because it's going to be officially a Labor Day weekend tomorrow. Well, thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. You're somebody, dude. You're somebody. In the Cult of Chaos, you're somebody. You got Bloody Mania on too? Hell yeah. So yeah, shouts to my sponsors, Blind Death Clothing. Make sure you guys check them out. If you guys are for juggalos who own their own businesses and companies, check out Blind Death Clothing because they are juggalo-owned company and they're my sponsors. That your creative wrestler and arena update will be up tonight. Whoop whoop. Hell yeah. I'll definitely check that out, Charles Reeves. I'll definitely check that out. I have plans to do like little pre-recorded videos like that too. Or even streams like promoting like other juggalo content creators. Whether it be juggalos who have their own business, other fellow juggalo content creators online. You know, people that have that social media presence, I just want to help promote those people. And Charles Reeves is going to be one of the first juggalo content creators that I promote, that I do a stream for, promoting and reacting to his stuff and showing his stuff. Because for you guys don't know, he does fishing videos as well as he does creative wrestler videos, and he does like created wrestlers in like that of people that are known. He's created me a few times. He's created other juggalo YouTubers, other just known YouTubers. He's created wrestlers of Shaggy Tudo, Violent J, Shaggy, the Joker cards, Ouija Mac, to name a few. He's done create a wrestler for Jelly Roll and the late great Ozzy Osbourne. Also, rest in peace. Let's have a moment of silence for King Cobra. Rest in peace, King Cobra. Let's have a moment of silence for him. Rest in peace, King Cobra. Dude was a year younger than me, y'all. It's sad and it's very scary. Dude was a year younger than me. That's one of those content creators I would have loved to like. That's not a juggalo that I would have loved to like meet in person. Exactly. Well, I have a lot of respect for this culture and this community, Swills. I've been in this culture and community since I was 8 years old. Now I'm 35, so... The whole point of this podcast is for me to touch on my thoughts and opinions on stuff, as well as to help promote people and talented people that deserve recognition. That was the whole point of this podcast, is for me to drop news on anything going on in the Juggalo world, help promote people, interview people, and just spread that positivity and good karma in the community. I just be myself. That's all I've known. That's all I ever will be. I still think he was... Oh, yeah, because I did watch his video where he mixed Fago with a drink. Hell yeah. And who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll get a co-host to do this show. I don't know. Or I want to do a formula for the show where I get a different co-host every week. So that way, because it's always hard. Sometimes if you have one co-host, it's hard to rely on that co-host, because I did try having one co-host before one time and I couldn't rely on them. So I decided that if I did start doing a co-host thing on the show again, that I would probably just get a different co-host every week. Yeah, and he was from Casper, Wyoming as well. You definitely put in work, dude. And that's one thing I like to do too, is shed light on juggalos like myself who put in work. So yeah. So if I ever do get a co-host again, I'm probably going to do a formula where I get a co-host every week, but we'll see. Because, I've been doing this show for 8 years by myself. And I think I've been doing it pretty good all by myself. I don't know about y'all, but I think I've been doing pretty good by myself doing this. And I've been doing this for 8 years by myself. At least this podcast I've been doing for 8 years by myself. As far as like YouTube content, I've been doing that for 14 years, y'all. I just started doing the whole podcast thing 8 years ago. Yep, I am in the Denver area, Cottonmouth Mafia. It's why my nickname for a lot of people is people call me the Dawn of Denver. Let's just say I don't live too far from Red Rocks. That's where I live. Exactly. Oh yeah, it can be hard to do it by yourself. I'm amazed I've been able to do it by myself for 8 years. I'm amazed I've been able to. I didn't think I'd be able to do it for 8 years by myself. I did not think that. But yeah, and before we go, we have the last topic of the night. And I want to know what y'all's thoughts on this are. For if you guys saw, Violent J was on the Shaggy Show a couple weeks ago, and they talked about this on the Shaggy Show. And I want to know what you guys think of it. So let me play the clip, and then I want to hear your guys' thoughts. And then I'll share my thoughts. So roll the clip.
And just don't forget, man, all the longtime juggalos, everybody comes aboard at some point if they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? and everybody was new at one point. You know what I'm saying?
That was my point a couple weeks ago on here. You know what I'm saying? Because we were talking about like
gatekeeping.
The juggalo gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? Being like, oh man, no, you found out about them through
all
TikTok.
that. Save all that.
You're not allowed to listen to them.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It's cool,
Like,
man.
right.
We welcome their attention, man. I think it makes them unique because we're not a band from their time. We're a band from 30 years before their time, right? But they still seek us out and they like us. You know what I mean, and that's cool to me, man.
Right.
What's up, Cheese? What's good, Ruby? So yeah, Violent J and Shaggy made very great points in that video because it's true. We all were new to this at one point. We all were new to this at one point. Even us OGs were all new to this at one point. We all didn't know everything right away, and then we all eventually learned. And like I've been telling people for many times on this podcast, you know music is timeless, and when music is good, when music can span multiple generations, that's how you know music by your favorite band or artist is timeless. When their music can span multiple generations. Ozzy has spanned multiple generations. Black Sabbath has spanned multiple generations. Cannibal Corpse has spanned multiple generations. Tupac has spanned multiple generations. Iron Maiden. As long as you do your research, that's totally fine. Now, if you're one of those people, because I have come across people like that would come in and they acted like they know everything, and then they didn't, and then they would front and then act like a Fed or an op, basically. So if you come in acting like you know everything right away when you don't, then yeah. But you got to educate yourself. It's our job. We got to educate these people. And if these people don't want to be educated, then don't worry about those people then. But there are those who want to be educated. Don't think that just because someone's automatically new that they don't want to be educated. I've educated so many people into this, and a lot of them have loved that I've educated them. All right, let's pull up the chat. All right, let me catch up on the chat so I can see y'all's. How you doing, Ruby? Love you. Hold on, I'm catching up on the chat. Hold on, I'm catching up on. How you doing, Cheese? And I do believe I've been here the whole way. Right. What's up, 261? How you doing? Whoop whoop to you, Ruby. I hope to see you at Gorefest this year. Exactly. A jug's a jug. I don't care how long people have been down. As long as you have a love for the passion and the culture and the community, and you're not coming into this community fronting or having this big ego, as long as you have a love for the community and the culture and the music, that's all I care about. If you've been down a year, I don't care. If you've been down for many years, I don't care. I'll still be cool with you. I don't care how long you've been down. I accept people regardless, as long as you're not coming in acting like you're better than everyone because you know everything, or when you don't know everything and you say you do, that's the kind of stuff that bothers me. Exactly. The garden weeds itself out. Exactly. Like the people who fake the funk or that act like feds or the ops, those are the ones who weed themselves out. The ones that just use this community for clout, they weed themselves out. The people that I associate with are the people that have the love and passion for music, culture, and this community. We all play a part in this carnival, y'all. Exactly. If they ain't about it, they will fade. They love all that new money coming in, but all the avenues to get info and music, do your research. We had to go out and search for it. It's people's fingertips. Yep, exactly. Shanzi, we're from that age to where we actually had to go out and search. We're in this new age of information where you can easily find stuff now. Back in the 2000s and 90s, you couldn't. You had to go out and search for this. You had to go during the inner workings of the early days of the internet to find out about this stuff. You had to come across another fellow juggalo or juggalette just to learn about this. He has to work the Nugent. Yep. Exactly. I'll always whoop whoop too. Always. If I see another fellow juggalo and if they spot me first and they say whoop whoop, I'll say whoop whoop back. They'll just say you're in Littleton. You can probably see my smoke clouds. Probably see my smoke clouds too. They don't want to chaos. When I got down, I wouldn't even try and run shit. Exactly. Exactly. And that's another perfect example of some stuff that happens at shows. Like, has anyone noticed at some shows lately when you're vibing? And it's not just ICP shows. I noticed this in like any type of music in general. Like for any of the shows I've been going to, for the years I've been going shows, I've just not noticed this with ICP Juggalo events. I've noticed this with all shows. I even noticed this when I went to the Wu-Tang final tour. Does anyone hate when you go to a show and you're vibing out because you know the song and you're vibing out, and then you'll get those people next to you that are looking at you like you're stupid? Does anyone hate that? But then those same people will vibe out to something and they'll get live and you won't even look at them stupid. But when you want to vibe out to something and you know a song that's playing, does anyone get people like that that will look at you like you're stupid? Like, when I've gone to a few ICP shows, that there's me vibing out to the stuff that I know. And then there will be some of those people at the shows that are looking at me like I'm stupid because I'm vibing out to a song that they don't know. It's okay if you don't know the song, but don't glare at someone and look at them like they're stupid just because you don't know the song that I'm vibing out to. But yeah, I've noticed that even when I went to the Wu-Tang final tour, there was a lot of Wu-Tang songs that they were performing that no one knew that I was vibing out to, because they also did a lot of their solo material at this Wu-Tang show. So when I was even vibing out to their solo work that they were doing at the Wu-Tang show, there was people looking at me like I was stupid. like, what? I've even had times where I've seen Tech 9 live, where I'll be vibing out to Tech 9 and I'm vibing out to some old Tech 9. And then there's people looking at me like I'm stupid. When I would see Cottonmouth Kings back in the day, I'd be vibing out to the stuff from Cottonmouth Kings that I know and love. And I would get people that would look at me like I was stupid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the year or so people fall off story is old. I was there too. I've just become 35 years old. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of folks don't know 17 Dead in the crowd. Yeah, and that's sad because 17 Dead is a classic song. There's even a lot of people that don't know the song Out by ICP or the song Schizophrenic. I remember waiting for each pendulum to drop. Hell yeah. That's something I think I might go back to doing. I might redo my pendulum reading series where I would read the pendulum series live and I would do it in a live stream of me reading them. I might go back and actually do those because I own all the pendulum comics and I might go back and do the live stream rereading all those. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Again, make sure you guys like, subscribe, make sure you're sharing this everywhere so we can beat YouTube's algorithm. Apparently, YouTube now has a new thing where you can hype up a video or a live stream, so do that as well. Dog at the Newport show was crazy. A whole lot of don't bump into me and you're in my space. I don't get that neither. I've had that happen a few times too, Sean. It's like, what the fuck? Exactly. Or another great feeling, Charles Reeves, is when someone doesn't know and they're curious about what you're wearing and they're like, what's that? Like with my Darby shirt, people will be like, who's that? And then they dig in and then I tell them who it is and then they find out who Darby is. And then the next time I see those people, they're like, that dude Darby you told me about is fresh. It's dope. So it's even cool when people are curious about it as well. It's cool. Hey, Hot Topic had some pretty dope stuff back in the day. Before Hot Topic got to how it is now, Hot Topic used to sell some really good stuff back in the day. Yeah, and that's just what's crazy. Like I said, Shanzi, you go to any show where you know a song, and I notice people do that at any show. It doesn't matter who you're seeing. People will, if you're vibing out to a song that you know and love, there's going to be those people in the crowd that will look at you like you're stupid. I was like, don't look at me stupid because I'm vibing out to something that I know and love. Don't ruin my good time, as I like to tell those people. Don't ruin my good time just because you don't know what I'm vibing out to. Oh yeah, and a lot of people don't realize some of that Hot Topic merch back in the day was fresh. I still have some of my old Hot Topic shirts and Spencer shirts from back in the day. I still have those. I still have some of my old ICP shirts from the 90s and 2000s that you could get in the mall from back in the day. Because that was the only way for me to access it, because back then I was so poor, I couldn't afford to go online and go on Hatchet Gear all the time to buy stuff. You know, and everyone always thought that stuff they would put in Spencer's and Hot Topic and other exclusive stores, people thought those were those stores making those designs. No, those were designs specifically exclusive for Hot Topic and Spencer's and whatever store would sell them back in the day. I even got my copy of Behind the Paint at Spencer's back in the day, because that's where they sold it. Those Dark Carnival action figures, the Pendulum action figures of Jay and Shaggy, they sold those at Spencer's back in the 90s or early 2000s, whenever those came out. And what's cool is, I don't know if a lot of y'all know, a cool thing, a lot of that Hot Topic and Spencer's is actually starting to sell ICP and Psychopathic merch again. I think that's dope. And the cool thing, especially if you guys get some of the designs that have been being released at Spencer's, my homie actually designed a lot of those shirts that are at Spencer's. One of the people that we sponsor, Blind Death Clothing and stuff, the company that sponsors me, those cool designs that you guys see of like the Joker cards that are at Spencer's, where they're just like the plain Joker cards that you see at Spencer's now, my homie designed those. So when you have a homie who's working for ICP selling designs that they approve of, and him and ICP are able to sell those at Spencer's, that's awesome to hear. When you hear that your homies are doing design work for people, that's dope. Again, that's Juggalos making it big and doing something. That's dope. Yep. Oh yeah, and I found out that the process of making stuff these days is very pricey. That's why, like, where shirts used to be $20, now shirts are probably like $30, $35, $40 to $40. I think because of the material that cotton is made from, I think a lot of that is becoming very pricey to make, and that's why some stuff is becoming very pricey. Why some people are making the price of some stuff go up, because I think the idea of getting like cotton and silk made, that's going, because that stuff is becoming harder to get and manufacture, that's probably why the price for some stuff is going up. Which means when I make my merch store, I make sure it's all affordable and my merch is very good quality. My merch is very good quality. Anyone here that's ordered from my store will tell you that my stuff is very good quality and it's good affordable. What person do you know will only charge you $30-some for a good quality hoodie? This dude right here only charges $30-some for a hoodie, and a very good quality hoodie. I only charge maybe like, yeah, I'm 35 years old too. Oh yeah, and like I said, a lot of people don't realize some of those mall shirts back in the day were really dope. There were some that were but some of them were really dope. Some of them were really dope. But yeah, this has been the Hours of Chaos podcast. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Share this everywhere so we can beat YouTube's algorithm, because the algorithm doesn't like your boy. And yeah, shout out to my sponsors, Blind Death Clothing. Check them out down below. Again, another example of a Juggalo-owned company. They sponsor me. Check them out. Get yourself some official Chaos drip. And when you do get yourself some official Chaos drip, tag me in social media. Do a video unboxing, because there's a video project that I'm working on. And yeah, anyone who's ordered from my store will tell you that the quality is really good. And I didn't know the stickers on my merch store were vinyl stickers, so that's even awesomer. So even the quality of the stickers from my store is good. Like I said, the quality of everything on my store is very good. But I'm not going to jack up the prices. Like, I know the average hoodie is between $70 and $50, but I only make my hoodies, and they're good quality, for only $30-some. And they're cozy hoodies. They're very comfy. Well, since you said that, Chauncey, I'm just going to go with sorry. I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, yeah. So the main goal is to get to the gathering next year. Get back to the gathering. Because I would have really, really loved to go this year, but that's the main goal. So we're all going to work to make that happen. I'm going to do a lot of shit to make that happen. I need to... So order from my merch store, y'all. It's very good quality. It ships very fast. And yeah, it's through a third-party company. And yeah. So yeah, you guys already know who I am. Everyone get ready. I am Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S. Your friendly neighborhood JUGGALO, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. And if you still don't know, well, then it sucks to be you. Later, y'all. See you guys on Sunday for the Chaotic Clown Lounge Sunday hangout streams that we do, because tomorrow is officially Labor Day weekend. And also, y'all, always keep the hatchet in your life, no matter what. Later, y'all. Whoop whoop. Been in this since I was 8 years old, and now I'm 35. Love y'all. Whoop whoop. Let everyone know about Don Chaos. And let them know if they don't know, then it sucks to be them. Love you guys. Whoop whoop. See you guys Sunday. Or you'll see me in people's chats and their live streams. So even then, I'll see you guys in people's chats and live streams. Whoop whoop, y'all. Again, thank you, Chris, for this Don Chaos official Garbage Pail card. Thank you, Beastmaster, for getting it at the gathering for me, because I wasn't able to make the gathering this year. Otherwise, if I was going to make it this year, I was going to go pick it up in person. So thank you, Beastmaster. Again, y'all, this is going to be one of the designs going on shirts and hoodies. This is going to be on a shirt and hoodies, so pretty soon. So again, I want to see a lot of people repping Chaos Drip and tag me in it, because there's a video project that I'm making. I had a lot of homies repping Chaos Drip at the gathering this year, because I wasn't able to make the gathering this year. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Later, y'all.